we've made it. Let's see how this goes. You will see me pan down a little bit. I've got some things just so I can kind of reel off where this story starts and how I plan I want it to go. So, just an introduction. Hi, my name's Jay, 34 years old. Yes, I know I'm old. I'm excited to be sharing my story, even though it is the beginning. It's about experiences, right and wrongs with you on this new YouTube channel. I'm here to document it, my journey into the world of property, deal sourcing, investments eventually, and developments, which is the long term end goal. To be able to show you my personal growth. I'll be showing it all, the ups, the downs, the rights, the wrongs, but most importantly the truth. If there's anything that I've learnt recently, and that's to tell the truth. Lies get picked apart eventually, we all know this. One lie starts here and then something drifts off into somewhere else at some point in the future, and then before you know, you've got tens of thousands of people, well, not in my case, but in other people's cases. I might have one or two of you out there.
Okay.
It'll get picked apart, then you lose the credibility before you've even started building it. I'm hoping these videos will really show my confidence and self-worth grow. I'm not the most confident of people, as you can probably tell. Shaky voice, very hand manoeuvring. But it's something that I want to use to help myself grow, change, and just build self-confidence. As we all know, the saying, health is wealth. I shall be getting back into the gym slowly but surely. I could do with maybe losing a little bit. But you may see some changes. I'm not going to be documenting, not in a million years am I ever putting a camera in a gym alongside me. I get bad enough looks when I go into the gym myself, so hey, that's one of those things. Not sure if I'm going to be documenting daily, weekly, fortnightly or monthly. I don't want to be following the suit like many other YouTubers, property, that are within the property world, should we say. But we'll see how that plans out. I mean, if you want to give me some, what's the word I'm thinking of? Some ideas. I'm all ears. I'm all willing to listen. It's just at the moment, it's just about me setting some consistency, help myself grow, and just setting consistency, because it's key to success. So let's start with inspiration. The inspiration is where it all starts from. So my wife, she's my rock, but she is also my anchor. My thoughts can wander at times, so you may see me go and I'll just drift off into another planet. But she's the best support I can ask for. Literally, I couldn't ask for nobody else better. She fully understands me. Yes, we've been together 13 years this year now, I believe.
How can you not remember?
We only got married in 2022, so not even approached the year yet, which is a year in August. But she's the number one person, first person in my power team that I believe. Another big influential person, I cannot thank this guy enough for what he's done so far. Just inspirational videos, the talks and the seminars and the education days and everything, and that just goes to a massive shout out to Ste Hamilton and the team. I found Ste on YouTube just like a lot of other people will have. He's probably, in my eyes, one of the biggest property people out there because he speaks the truth. His credibility is phenomenal. And yeah, I just can't speak no higher of the guy, even though I'm not massively close to him. But yeah, he does give me a lot of inspiration there. Steve does things so differently, and I really related to his story. I mean, from where he grew up, just knowing little bits about his story. It was only down the road from where I grew up, which is in Bilston, and he was in Willing Hall, I believe, Smethwick then Willing Hall, from what I know of. I'm super happy to be a part of the Property Circle network, which is a huge thing. This is where I'm starting my deal sourcing. I've attended many of the education days, as many as I possibly can, seminars, networking events, and just to try and, this is all a part and parcel of me being able to grow my self-worth, grow self-confidence.
Knowledge is power.
The whole big saying that everybody uses is, your network is your net worth. So it's all part and parcel in the first, second, third, and up to 100 steps of me being within this property entrepreneurial state. I've learned so much from Ste, Isabella and the team. Is the reason why I'm pushing myself massively out of my comfort zone to do this. He really goes on and into depth about building a brand and building social media, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not being noticed is probably the wrong word, but I can't think of the word that I'm thinking of. Just one day, just to be a small fraction of what Steve's, and yes, Steve will always say I'm this big within the property world, and there is people that is far bigger, but for me, just to even receive that 0.1% of the success that he's got would be absolutely phenomenal for myself. So background. My background doesn't come from being in property, anybody within the family being in property, anybody in the family being wealthy. I'm from a council estate. Yes, it sounds cliche, but I want to be the first person within the family to really push and make something and build something huge as I can possibly go. I've had a diverse range of experiences, from being a qualified electrician to working in the UK telecoms sales sector, shall we say. Engagement, the management professions that I've been in. Although I enjoyed these jobs, my true passion lies within property. It's always something that I've thought about, but thought that you needed like hundreds of thousands of money in the bank. Didn't know about bridging, didn't know about any other way, like deal sourcing. And obviously deal sourcing's not been around for years and years and years and years, but it was just never really knowing how to build that capital, thinking it was the whole, you've got to work the 9 till 5, work in the rat race, and just build from there. You know, save up that first pot of money, buy your first house, then looking at adding a little bit of value to it and selling it on and doing it like that, and really starting from the small game, but from knowledge that I've gained. You can escalate a lot quicker, but nevertheless the property game is nothing that you will, bam, you're out there, you're earning thousands and thousands and thousands a month and hundreds of thousands per year. It may sound, again, cliche is a big word that I use a lot of, but I am in this for money, nice cars, nice clothes, the holidays, being able to say, you know, to the wife, yeah, let's go away, let's go and buy a new car, and never really have to hesitate by thinking, I really want those trainers. Trainers is a huge thing for myself. But I mean, the main thing that I have a big thing for is, one, setting a future for future children that we will have one day, but then making paths and gateways for friends and family. So like parents of me and Yvette, the wife, being able to really say to our parents, you know, you don't have to work no more. yet our parents are in their 50s, but you know, we can quite happily say, don't worry about working for the last 5-10 years of your working life. Being able to help friends of never having to step into, well, not never having to step, but being able to have a much better quality of life without the stresses of your standard 9 to 5, whether it be in a trade or whether it be in an office teacher based. It's a huge thing that I want to do. I mean, obviously at the end of the day, friends and family are the people that are there for you, that are there, raise you, which is family. Friends that are there for you in tough times as well as good times and will always be there. However, I can't help these people until I've helped myself. Let's face it, I can't be here with working a 9 to 5 that I do now to being able to say I can help you get out of your 9 to 5 when I'm sat in one myself. I'm not going to be that type of person.
Nice.
It is absolutely impossible for me to be able to help someone until I'm in the position of being able to help them, as much as that sounds a bit weird in my head. But
great success.
So, if you've somewhat enjoyed this introduction to me, then you know there's always the subscribe button down below. I'm not in this to be a big property YouTuber. This is just for me. This allows me to get out there. This allows me to really come out of my shell and maybe add value to one of you guys out there someday. But if you're looking to follow my story about my route into the property investment, deal sourcing, developments, even though this is going to take a long time, as well as my own personal growth and development, then you're in the right place. Join me on this journey as I share my experience, successes, and even failures. I'm not going to hide away from failures, as I think there is a lot of people out there, whether it be in a vast majority of different business, personal ventures, that don't show failures. And I do think it's important to show the failures along with the successes. It shows that you're a true person. If you only show success, people only ever expect success from you. So then if there was ever a failure, then people then lose faith in you. But I really love just being able to be truthful and showing the failures along it. Not to be negative in any way, shape or form, but I just love the realness of everything. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to learn and grow with all of you. Click subscribe if you want to follow along. Also, my socials will be below. Maybe if that I can, I don't know if I can link them somewhere. And also follow me there, and that's where more daily content will be. By all means, drop me a message on Instagram, and by all means put any comments down below if you've got any ideas, things that I could, or how I could improve on things. And also I'm intrigued to see what people say about doing them weekly, fortnightly, monthly or daily. Daily may be a little bit hard obviously with the work situation, but as I grow as a person and business grows and gets better, then things will get easier, and maybe we will start switching into daily, as I don't think there's many people out there that do a daily thing. But let's face it, I can't really be walking around the office with a camera going, hey. Thank you all for watching, for those of you that do, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Yes, I am a black country person, but Albinya, that is the same. Albinya, Owbinya.
Rob Stone, 2 damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code.